Okay, so I have been trying my best to find a solution to take lint out of quilts like this. It's 100% polyester, and it has been a pain to remove these little white lint balls. And I figured if maybe I washed it differently, that would have a better impact of preventing this in the future, such as not putting light colored items inside the washer with it. I did that. It didn't make a difference. I overheard somebody say maybe it's like the residue from the material that's inside the washer that is still picking up and attaching to the actual fabric. But regardless, I'm not going to keep washing my washer every single time just to remove that stuff. And someone had mentioned this specific type of brush helps remove it fast. And I tried that, and honestly, it's exhausting. It takes a while. Sometimes what ends up happening is that the specific little fiber strands or whatever get stuck into the material, and it's just hard to remove in general. It just stays there. Sometimes it takes it out, sometimes it doesn't. I also bought one of the fibers that has the battery in it, and you just go over it and it swishes the blade around and it takes it off. That's also a problem. It does not take all the lint off of here. I tried it and it takes off maybe 50%, but with that device, I noticed that uh, the ones that have like a long fiber strand, it does not remove them. Sometimes they just for whatever they just stay. I don't know what it is. So it's exhausting. When I was a little girl, my mom used to use a razor blade to remove lint, and I don't know why I just didn't go straight to that. I guess I thought it would be extra exhausting, but honestly, the time behind trying to remove the lint from using the brush or the little device that only takes 50% off is more exhausting, honestly. So I thought of something. I'm like, okay, why don't I just go back to the old school way and use a blade, but use a razor head that has the blades, which is it has a couple. And this is like your regular Gillette sort of razor head. I would have put the handle on it, but honestly, I didn't have an actual one on me, and I just wanted to figure out if this would work. So let's bring you in close so we can see what it's looking like and what ends up happening when I use the brush. So let's test out this vicinity right here. So it took off that first one pretty quick. And sometimes I notice that when it does loosen a couple of the strands, they kind of get pushed around on the fabric, so you're not completely picking it up, and maybe a piece of tape with. So let's see. I mean, it picks up quite a bit, but let's go in there with the razor blade so you can see the difference on that. So this little section right here. All right. So pretty much for the razor, I put a piece of tape at the top, so any loose lint would just be kind of collected over the period of me using the blade. This is a brand new blade, by the way. It's not a used one or anything like that. We had a bunch of them that I bought from Costco. So I take a piece of tape off. I put it on the back portion of the razor head. Make sure that it's secure so that when those loose threads come off, it'll just stick to the piece of tape, right? Okay, so here we go. Voila. See how fast that was? Game changer. Man, this used to take me a while. I have an Airbnb property in Cleveland, Ohio. And let me tell you, it is a huge peeve of mine when I put brand new washed blankets on the bed and there's lint balls everywhere. Like messes with my timing completely of getting it completed inside the property. But this game changer. Yay! Anyways, if you guys have any ideas what you use to remove lint, please drop it in the comments. I'd appreciate it. If this helps you, give a thumbs up, like, subscribe. I appreciate it. Anyways, you guys take care.